Hi everybody, welcome back. We have a sandstorm! Yay! After last episode, this is the last thing I needed. But anyway. Can I make another... Yeah. We've got a sandstorm. Right, I gotta go and talk to Chi about two different things, so I might as well go and... But I want to do this first. I want to build my fake Yakmel. And then I'll go talk to Chi about the strange power core and research the dry rack. No. If he's not researching anything else at the moment, I don't know, I can't remember. I'm still recovering from last episode. I have been wanting to go into Paradise Lost. I had not read anything about it. I didn't know what to expect, and that's why I was like, how do I combat this thing? How do I do this? How? It would have been good if I read what it said, but still. The builder's work is never done.
Yeah?
By gum, you've done it. That's not... There's no practical difference between what you've made and a real Yakmao. Why? Only one with a keen eye such as myself could tell the difference.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to stay for dinner? Mabel's made some... Retta badger stew. Okay, then I'm staying for dinner.
Yeah?
Thanks again for helping out, partner. Why don't you take the leftovers home for yourself? Okay. Now I must go and speak to Chi. Well, I've got that done. I'm so glad I didn't have to go far. I'm starting to get used to the map now, so I know how to get to places.
Well, there it is. This looks to be an R47 condensed crystalline power core ultra with an iron flux capacitor. I've read about them, but to actually be holding one.
It is what you need, right?
No, this is way beyond what I need. I can take things from here. I'll just start by throwing all my previous plans into the trash and they all thought I was mad coming here. You can go now. I'll get back to you.
No, I
Well met.
I want you. I want you to. Why can't? Okay. Because he's still So I can't get him to because he's already right. Okay.
See you.
See ya. Bye. Right. I can't do anything. I can't do anything, so I'm going to go and get some commissions. I could look at building that watery thing again. Yeah, I can't do that. I don't have a tailoring machine. Wrong one.
Try some sand tea, a specialty in Sandrock. And a great choice to bring.
I'm going to see Arvio and give him his rubbery things.
Hey there!
Brilliant, but what else could I expect coming from someone such as yourself? Please take this for your troubles.
Take her easy.
Mission. Oh, what did I need? Oh, I know. Oh, holy. Get some water. Run, 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 run. There we go. says I have 24. Hardwood sticks. Hardwood. I hate it when there's a sandstorm. I can't believe I've got nothing to do. Because I'm waiting for that. And I'll wait for that. No, I could go catch the fish and make... But I... Oh, come on. My little girl just lying over there fast asleep. Right, off we go. Thing is, I keep giving him these, and he moans that I like do it, and I'm like, well, don't commission me then if you don't want it. Oh, you finished my commission already. Dang, now I guess I have no excuse. Thanks a lot, I guess. Yes, you have no excuse. Go. I was going to say, I think they forgot to put the sand back in. I am totally lost at the moment. I'm going to take the Akmal Express. I'm still wondering if we're going to ever meet the mayor.
Hey, the hydrogel is working great. Like I said, in a way, I guess you could say you saved the town. Things are growing again, and with the Civil Corps on increased alert, I don't think we have too much to worry about from our scaly pals. Now might be the time to make good on my promise to Matilda and teach you about desert planting. First off, it ain't easy. Before you can plant anything, you gotta understand a little concept we around here call the straw grid. I won't bore you with the details, but basically the soil around here ain't good enough to plant much of anything. That is, unless you make a square out of straw around your seeds, protect them from the wind. Put a bunch of squares together and, well, that's why we call it the straw grid. Here, let me show you how to make a little straw fence in sandy soil. Then you just gotta plant a seed in the middle, water it daily, maybe add some fertilizer, and then wait. Once your crop is fully grown, you can harvest it. Oh, if you plant often in the same place, your soil will retain some nutrients and slowly upgrade over time. That's about it. If you have any other questions, I've actually written a guide on the subject. Flip through it if you get time. Here's some other stuff to get you started, too. Just, do all those things I said, and everything should go great. For starters, why don't you try growing some sand rice? We'll see how it goes.
Okie dokie. I'm not exactly going to try it now. I can't do much of anything in this weather. Yeah, well, that will help. Right, I am going. Who does that now? I'm going to go to bed. And then hopefully when I wake up in the morning, the sandstorm would have gone. And we can get on with doing some bits and pieces. Yay! Now let's see if it's still sandstorming. No! Yay! have mail. Need to speak with you immediately. Okay. Right. 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 Yeah, sorted, but my hotbar is still for the He needs to speak with me immediately. This is as immediate as you get with me.
Welcome. I have something very exciting to show you today. Using the R47 Power Core Ultra, I was able to channel upwards of 10 gigajoules per second of energy out of condensed power stones without encountering any significant losses in efficiency. The amplitude and frequencies of vibrations at higher joule inputs seem to be minimalized by an advanced internal stabilizer in the compression chamber, averting electrothermal heat displacement. It's literally bending the law of thermodynamics.
Why are we here?
I've designed a power suit running on the R47 Power Core Ultra. It will greatly enhance the speed at which we can rebuild the bridge. It's a design I came up with at Vega 5, but I never believed we'd actually find the energy output to put it into practice. My inspiration for it comes from something very obscure, something you two never would have heard of.
Isn't this one of the robots from that old world entertainment show? What was it? Gungams?
Must be a bizarre coincidence. I've never seen anything like that. Why would I be watching some random, obscure old world entertainment show?
In any case, this will be very useful. I was planning on using cranes, but with this, we can save a lot on the budget. Good job, Director.
If I ever get my hands on any other R57 cores, I'll be able to manifest even more superior designs. Here's the diagram for it.
I mean, it looks exactly like one of the Gungam robots.
And look at the time. We all have a lot of work to do, so I bid you both good day.
Fine. When you're done with this Gungam mobile suit, give it to me. We should have the budget for it.
I heard that. We'll meet again. So long.
Right. Mobile suit it is. I don't know how long. Right, let's have a look. Missions. I haven't got that. B. Okie dokie.
By the stairs! By the stairs! Howdy! How'd you find the latest sandstorm? Got a grain of sand stuck up in your eyelid yet? Ooh, that's the worst. But hey, looks like our Sandrock's still standing. At least that's something. Is that so? Most folks take a lot longer to get used to them. Glad you aren't scared. But don't forget to be careful out there, all right? Sandstorms are nothing to mess around with. Hey, since you're here, let me tell you what I've been working on lately. It's got to do with sandstorms, actually. Introducing the single-action, near-perfect, and dependable weather and arid lint limiter, also known as the sand wall. Once installed in your home, it'll be your last and only line of defense against the worst flying sands of the free cities. Yeah, okay. It's basically just a regular wall to help keep the sand from a storm out of your yard with the press of a button. But, whatever works, right? Anyway, the prototype is almost finished. I've sent some of my diagrams over to Mian, and say, you want in on this little connivance? I'll even sweeten the pot for you. Bring me the stuff we're missing, and I'll get you a sand wall at your workshop on the house. Well, for a good price anyway. Great. Well, if it turns out you can help, come find me over at Construction Junction. Then we can start turning that workshop of yours into the home of your dreams. So long as your dreams involve sand walls.
Alright, so I now have a different one. Right, so suit and sandwall. I'm there. I have something to do now. I don't know where to find the switchboard, but hey ho. Right. I am going to go for a little run around. Do some damage. I'm wondering how much I get any bronze out of this.
Are you sure there really ain't nothing I can do to change your mind? Anything at all?
Nope. Sandrock is history. I'm out.
Well, that's just
We'll
like
miss
good
you.
luck
See
and
you
safe
later.
travels. Dang it. There goes the best onslaught this company ever had.
What about me, sir?
Boss, I heard there's a machine that does sorting. Maybe we could commission one from a builder to help out now that we're short-handed.
Sir? What about me?
Can both of you two shut up? I'm kind of emotional over here. Besides, ain't no machine that does sorting.
No, I'm pretty sure she's right. Hey, builder, over here! Do you know anything about a sorting machine? See, I knew there was such a thing as a sorting machine. You can research it with Director Chi, right? What do you say, boss? Can we make an official commission for a sorting machine?
Sure. I don't know, whatever. Who cares?
I say we go for it. I'm not doing extra work just because Bama thinks this place is drying up.
It's our best chance to stay in business, boss. We should take it.
Yeah, all right. Even if I said no, looks like it's 3 against 1 anyway. And one thing we don't do here at Eufaula Salvage is undermine democracy. Yo, you heard the boys. One sorting machine, hold the mustard.
Right, so I cannot actually ask G to Right, I'll go back and see Chi and see if I can get anything done. I think there's a glitch there.
A sorting machine? Quite doable. Bring me 5 data disks, and you'll have what you want. Okay, I'll get started. Check your mail soon.
Okay then. Ta-ta.
Responsibility. Cut trees without permission, face serious consequences.
Yeah, he's glitched there for a minute. Right. steel bars. Done. Oh, that's for the fortress of Sandrock. The switchboards I need. Oh, I can make. That's okay then. Right, I'm gonna call it quits in a minute because this is going on a long time.
Hey there. Goodbye.
No, talked already. Right, I'm gonna go home. Because I have got to really got to go down in the mine, and I don't really want to do that at the moment. Well, not today anyway, because you know, a pretty long one going on anyway. Yeah, I need to go to... Anyway, so I'm going to call it quits there for today. I didn't do much apart from do stuff for Chi because he desperately wanted me. So anyway, and we had another sandstorm. So anyway, but yeah, I'm going to call it quits for there today. So if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. That's the one. Please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, hit that notification bell and you will be told when I am uploading next. I shall see you all next time. Tally bye.